So guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about how and why the Forex industry is getting destroyed. I hope you guys get value from this video. Should be interesting. So yeah, watch to the end. There's a lot of good information going to be shown in this video. This is why I believe the Forex market is getting destroyed. The industry is getting destroyed, and I want to be someone who's real, completely and utterly real, as you guys will know from my channel, documenting the journey that I'm on, but also, making you guys understand that if you see some of these things, that to be aware of it, because the industry in itself, if I say to someone, what do I do? I'm a Forex trader, I trade. These are the types of images you people will imagine. Obviously, some of these are the prop firms, they're legit, but it's the young guy that's got trying to make loads of money but isn't actually making that much money, so they're doing it off a course and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get through this PowerPoint. Hope you guys get value from it. If you do, like, comment, and subscribe, and also make sure you let me know if you prefer this type of content or me just with a camera. So let's get into it. So the main problems that I see is, number one, the get rich quick mentality. People thinking that they can make loads of money instantly and not taking that much time and not putting much effort into it. People aren't taking it seriously or disciplined. Again, it's quick, easy, just in your bedroom or at home or on a beach or whatever that may be. Trading, very easy, simple stuff that people assume can do it in a couple of weeks. A gambler's mindset, so they don't have a proven strategy or edge. They're just randomly buying and selling, and they don't understand what they're doing. And it promotes, people flipping accounts, having that risky gambler's mindset. People getting a lot of views and attention off flipping an account from 1,000 to 100,000. And again, I can see why. It's a attention economy that we live in. So if people are going to get attention by making it look like they're flipping an account from 1,000 to 1,000,000, it's going to get eyeballs, but it's just not the right impression to give on the industry. And then people thinking, is there a hidden strategy? Is there this one strategy that everyone's hiding? So the get rich quick mentality, like I said before, there'll be people that think they can make money in a couple of weeks or months. And the reality of the situation when I started back in 2017 was I gave myself a 3-year time frame because I knew it was going to take a while. I saw lots of these images, as you'll see online, by a beach and young person in a hotel with money and cash in their hand, and that's what tempted me to get into it. But as soon as I got around professional people and joined a community, I realized that, they told me, you're going to take a long time to learn this skill. It's a professional skill that you have to learn, and it's no different to going to uni or getting a degree and graduating or getting a job. You don't just suddenly be the top boss, top dog at that point. It takes years. And again, that's what the issue is the industry promotes this type of stuff. Well, not the industry, people promote this, and then the industry gets a bad rap. When there's people like us, or people like me, who's been doing it for years, and are still improving, still getting to where you want to go. And like I said before, when I go outside and I say, oh, I'm a Forex trader, what do you do? I trade. It's like, oh, they have that, you're young, that negative stigma around it, and it's a problem. So yeah, I gave myself a 3-year time frame to learn the skill. Like I said before, flipping accounts, people think getting rich, I can get rich with small amounts of money. I can just learn, get £1,000 and I can flip it to 100,000. And it's like, you might see a video on YouTube that gets 1,000,000 views because it's a massive achievement, but actually it's just promoting gambling. Like, like I say, the best knowledge, the best thing you should do is, I started with a £500 account, and I just want to get consistent on that and get consistent results. So I wouldn't make much when I won, but I wouldn't lose much when I lost. And by doing that, I learnt the skill. And then when I want to make the big money, that's when you scale up. Like any business, you scale up. You learn on a small account, you start small, and then you scale up big. You don't try and over risk, because what will happen with 99% of these people is they'll just blow the account. That £1,000, they'll just blow it. And they'll go through account after account after account. You may as well try and get consistent, learn the skill, 2, 3, 4% a month, don't risk big money. And then when you want to make big money, scale up. And yeah, like I said before, the get rich quick mentality, also with the Instagram lifestyle, people think it's going to be easy, and it's a massive issue. Also, with that mentality, people aren't then taking it seriously. They're putting very minimal effort in, but expecting big results because they see a young person turn 1,000 into 100,000. They're not professional or disciplined at all. They're not getting up for London session. They're not preparing before London session. They're not doing their ASR. They're not doing their journaling. They're not doing anything like that. They're solely just want to buy, sell, make quick money. People don't believe it's a viable path, so people not taking it seriously. It's not just traders trading, it's people outside of it, friends, family, that might sit there and think it's not a viable path to make money. And so there's two parts to this. There's the trader, as from the trader's point of view, where they're not professional, not disciplined, or they're putting in very minimal effort, not trading, understanding price action, understanding strategies, understanding psychology. But then there's also the outside influences like friends. You talk about to your friends about what you've been doing today, and they don't think it's a viable path to make money, so they're not taking it seriously at all. And like I said before, if you use the term Forex, it's literally unusable. Like when I go out there, I can see the look on people's faces. I feel embarrassed to use it because when I say, "Oh, I do Forex. I've been learning Forex for 6 years," I don't even say that anymore. I just say I trade stocks or I trade, or currency. But I don't say the term Forex because, like I say, like you see from some of these images, like this lifestyle that gets promoted is what gives people the negative impressions on trading. Like I said before, a massive issue is the gambler's mindset. So people trading and not actually having a strategy, no proven edge in the market. They're just randomly buying, randomly selling. When they lose, they want to get their money back. Like any gambler, when they lose, they want to get their money back, so they over risk. When they win, they think they know what it's doing. It's easy. I can live this fun lifestyle. It's extremely easy to do. But they have no proven edge in the market. So there's no systematic approach. There's no mechanical rules or obviously trading in itself. There is elements of discretionary entries and stuff like that. But overall, you have a time frame. You use multiple time frame analysis. You back test, so you have the data. You forward test on demo accounts or small amounts of money, so you can get the live data to know. It gives you confidence in your strategy. It gives you confidence that if you produce this, yes, history doesn't always represent what your future results, but if you have a year or 2 years worth of data where you got a 50-60% return, it's going to give you confidence that it does work. Understanding risk reward, win rate, all these terms that people don't understand, they just get into it and are promoting this lifestyle and not trying to learn and understand this like it would be a degree or like it would be an apprenticeship. So it's a massive issue, and a lot of people are struggling who are trading, like trading full time or trading part time or learning it, because people around them assume that they're gambling, but people that aren't putting in the effort aren't going to bother to try and learn an edge or bother to try and learn an actual strategy, which ties nicely into this hidden strategy thing where I remember thinking this when I first started. I thought, I just want a strategy. Just give me one strategy and then I can start making money. Let me just do what this guy who's making loads of money is doing. But the reality is there is no hidden strategy. There's loads of strategies to make money. There's knowledge that you need to learn. So there is things you need to learn. But there's no hidden one strategy. You buy here, you sell here, you do this, you do that will start making you money. Because strategy alone strategy and information alone won't make you consistent or won't make you consistent money, because you have to execute that. Someone said to me the other day, they said, well, surely that's not the case. If you can read it's a technical chart. If you can read the technicals, then you'll just be able to predict the moves. And that's all well and good in practice. It's all well and good on demo accounts when there's no risk. It's all well and good when you back test. But you don't have the emotions, and when you have to execute that strategy. So if you have 3-4 losses in a row, if you're naturally more risk adverse person, which I was, you're naturally going to struggle to execute those next trades. You're going to talk yourself out of them. You're going to see things that aren't there. As opposed to someone who's more risky, they might not have an issue. They might, like I said on the other slide, there's risky people that if they have a few losses, they might easily be able to execute because they want to get that money back and they don't have a fear of over risking to get their money back. So there's a lot of emotions that play into this, and that's the problem that people don't see. Is yes, you need to understand strategy, you need to understand information, learn from credible resources and people that have got experience. So yeah, you have to learn the information, but there isn't this one piece of information or strategy that you suddenly learn and then you start making money, because you have to cater to your emotions, and everyone's going to react differently to different scenarios. So also strategy you're happy with and can effectively execute. Because I had a strategy that was more long term when I first started, this probably around 2019, and the strategy itself, people were making good returns, but I wasn't able to execute all those trades. I wasn't able to execute some of the trades because I was working part time, or I was busy at the time. I wasn't able to trade a certain session. So just because a strategy works and people have the data, and a lot of people are making money from it, or making consistent returns, you have to have something that suits you. Like I said, if you're working full time, you can't really trade shorter term because you have to be at the charts very well. Well, if you're working part time or you're working full time, you don't have access to your computer or the charts. It's best not to trade intraday or scalping or that type of strategy because you're not going to be able to execute those positions. There's going to be lots of positions that you miss, lots of positions that you're not able to trade that other people might. And so it's best to maybe trade more longer term, daily closes, looking at the daily chart, 4 hour, 1 hour. But if you can and you're able to execute, maybe you do an online business from home or you work from home or you're a student and you want to learn something more intraday, which is now what I'm going towards because that's what suits me better. Strategy will lose and will have a drawdown period because most people will think if they have 3-4 losses in a row, the strategy doesn't work. There's no point trading it. Let's strategy swap and completely change to what seems to be a better strategy. But even a strategy like mine that has 60% win rate, others that have 70 or even 50%, out of the 100 trades you place, you're going to have a sequence of losses like you're going to have a sequence of wins. The whole point is, yes, you have a 60% win rate, but you don't know when the sequence of wins to losses are going to occur. You could have a loss, 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 win, win, loss, win, loss, 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 win, win, win. Like, you don't know when. So most people think, oh, the strategy doesn't work if I've had a few losses. No, it does. Losses are completely fine if you're taking it as part of your strategy and part of your plan. It's a good trade. A bad trade could be a winner if it's a lucky trade that you're just placing with no logic behind it. So yeah, it's important to know that every strategy will lose and have drawdowns. So there isn't this holy grail strategy that just wins 100% of the time, never loses, and you just need to learn this piece of information. Every strategy will lose. It's just getting yourself out of those losing periods, staying clear, focusing on what you need to be doing to move forward. Was it a good trade? Was it a bad trade? What could you have done to improve? But if it's part of your strategy, a loss isn't bad. So yeah, hope you guys got value from this video and you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And yeah, let me know, like I said at the start, if you prefer this type of content or if you prefer me just talking to a camera. Let me know what you prefer down in the comments below, and I can either continue with this or go back to the old style. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.